Every day, your reputation is getting built, whether you like it or not, in your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, with the community, anybody you come in contact with, whether you like it or not, your reputation is getting built on a daily basis. This is one of those things I didn't pay much attention to when I was younger, and it cost me dearly. So, this is a warning, but also advice that I've learned over the last 5 years that you can change all of this right now and on a daily basis, increase your value in the marketplace and maybe in your friend group and the people around you. Because personally, my belief is the bigger you grow, the more that you can actually give back, whether it's financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, or any other situation you can think of. I used to think money was the thing that mattered, but I think we all know somebody that has a lot of money and the reputation is terrible. Maybe not because of the news and the media, but just somebody you know personally that money hasn't done anything for their sophistication or within their family. They're not very attentive. They've done a good job accumulating wealth, but as far as maybe the other things that matter in life, not so much. Personal problem of mine was skill. I thought skill was the thing that mattered, and my goals were very high when I was younger, especially in my baseball playing days. But the problem is my reputation was terrible, and I wasn't treating people very well. And my reputation, even though my skill was high, it wasn't causing me to flourish in other areas. So I had to go to work on a lot of that years and years ago. Now today I get caught up in this. It's all around me. I'm a blue collar worker. I'm an electrician, and the attitude of I don't give a fuck is everywhere. And that reputation follows you no matter what. I'm trying to change that stigma really for a lot of the guys, but it's the truth. A lot of blue collar guys sadly fall to I don't care what other people think. And it's for the most part, it's partially true. You don't have to be living in the headspace of somebody else. But on the other side, it might be costing you a future job or opportunities elsewhere that we're going to cover in a little bit. So I'm going to give you a real world situation, but the basis of this is you have to be able to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. You have to be able to tell yourself the truth of where maybe you've done some shortcomings, where you've misstepped, and your reputation, without knowing, has been hurting you. Opportunities you just wouldn't even see. You wouldn't even know unless you were honest with yourself. So, real world, I've been in the Twin Cities in Minnesota, USA for a year now. And this is one of the longer jobs I've ever been on. But everyone that's in our industry knows that you're constantly working yourself out of a job. That's what construction is. You're working yourself out of a job. And it's come to a point where some of the job is shrinking down, and there's been some layoffs of recent. And the main question I get from all the guys is whether they were going or the ones that stayed is why. Why was it them or why was it me? And if they're open to it, I can give an honest answer. Some don't even ask, and they just understand that's the nature of the business. The truth is, when you get asked why, this isn't true in all situations of layoffs, right? Unions have seniority. Sometimes things just happen. A year ago, it happened to me. That's how I ended up here. They wanted to keep me, but they couldn't. And that happens to some guys. Some of the other guys, this is the wake-up call. And I'm not going to name any names, obviously. But the truth is we're all building a reputation. And in those moments that we decide on people, if you're getting laid off or maybe you're not hanging around a certain friend group anymore, is that reputation's building over the course of time. It's not today. I didn't just one action, just all of a sudden. It was over a series of events over months, years, decades, maybe even, that reputation building, whether for good or for bad. Just so you know, the skill that I was just talking about, for me in baseball, but it could be for you. I love high achievers. I love all that you're going for. But just know this, people are worried about themselves for the most part. We're all good people. We want to believe we're good people, but we do look out for ourselves first. And they're never going to remember what you accomplished. They're going to remember how they felt as you accomplished something. That's why they call them sore winners and sore losers, right? And it's something you have to be honest with yourself. You have to take a step back and really go over the past and look at yourself and say, where did I go wrong? You got to be able to be honest with yourself. And maybe you went right. You got to be able to give yourself a pat on the back too. It's okay to cheer on yourself when you're making the good decisions in life.